Hello everyone, Dom here, and on this video I'm going to show you how I created the Dom Big Orchestral patch that you see in one of my other videos. I'll put a link down below in the description. So many of you have been asking about this sound, how I created it, if it was a preset or if it was an original sound. So I thought I'd make a quick video to show you how I did that. It's not hard actually, it's very easy to create. So here's the sound. So that's the final patch that we will get to. So let me show you how I created this sound. Actually, I started from a preset. And the best way to find this preset is to go to your category search, to your strings, and then you need the preset called strings and brass. So that's what you end up with. And I'm going to show you what I added to this sound to make it sound like the way it sounds, basically. So the first thing I did is I added some timpanis. So you can press the plus icon right there, and you want to go to your chromatic percussion, and then to your mallets. And if you scroll down that page, you will find Real Timpani AF. That's what you need to select, press enter, and that's added to your performance. Now, of course, it sounds good, but the thing is that with timpani, I don't always want them to be there all the time. So what I did is, first of all, I limited the range of the instruments. And the easiest way to do it is you can press on the top range right there, press the keyboard sign, and then select the pitch that you want it to stop, basically. So I found that E2 was okay for me, so now I can turn off my keyboard. So we don't have timpanis here now, but we have them down here. Now this is also great, but I still need something more. I still need those timpani to play only when I play really hard on my keyboard. So the way to do this is you go into your instrument edit page, and the best way to do it is you just press that, select edit, and then you end up in the instrument page. So you go to part settings, and then you want to set up your velocity limit to actually really hard. So my low limit can be 127. Actually might want it in 124, so I don't have to hit the keyboard too much, especially when I play on a 88 hammer graded keyboard. That's fine. So now I can hear the timpani when I play loud, but when I play softly, now, of course, if you want, I cannot remember what I did exactly, but I mean, I would always retouch the sound a little bit. So maybe I would like to go to my effects, to my EQ for the timpani, of course, and add maybe a little bit of top end. So that sounds very cool. Maybe a little bit of low end, not too much. And that's it. Hit enter and I'm okay. Let's go back to our original sound. So maybe the top end is too much. You can always adjust this to your taste. It depends on what you want. And the great thing is you can completely customize the sound because Montage is a synthesizer. So you don't have to do exactly the way I do it. And then the other thing that I did was I added another instrument. And I used the choirs. So I went to my pad and went to my choirs. And then I added the patch called Choir Service. And that's it. And of course, you can, if you want, you can still adjust the volume of this instrument. So let's say So with the 1.5 update, you also have the view button right there that allows you to check what's going on with your sounds. Now, if I want to add a little bit more interesting essence to this sound, I can still add a bit of top end if I wanted to cut through. This is too much. And then, of course, what I did was I went to my part settings and maybe I want to add a little bit of reverb to the sound. Maybe I want to add some reverb to the drums as well, to the timpani. So maybe I can go to my part 7. See, if you click right there, you have access to all your parts. Maybe I want to add a little bit more. Let's add some reverb to the timpanis. See, it sounds really majestic now. So huge sound. Of course, you can add less reverb, more reverb. It's according to the way you want it to sound. But that's the principle. That's how I created this sound. And if I wanted to, you know, just make it a little bit like a master version of this sound, I would go to my master effects. And, you know, we have a multi-band compressor. If I add it, you don't necessarily have to do that because it's still an orchestral sound and you want the dynamics there. But I find that, you know, this sounds very nice and big when I add it. I still have dynamics. So there you go, that's how I created this sound. Of course, once you do all these things, you don't want to lose them. So you want to hit store, and then you want to hit store as new performance, and you save your patch, you just select your name, and you're good to go. That's how I created this DOM orchestral patch. If you have any suggestions or any questions, leave it in the comments down below. If you have any requests for future videos, let me know and I'll try to do them. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.